Day 39. It's crazy. All right. Okay, who's gonna join? Joanne, good morning. Gosh, I always think that I've drank enough water and then my throat starts to crack. Sorry, everyone always has to watch me drink water. But it's a good reminder. Good morning, Lori. And I'll share for a moment. Good morning, Kathleen. This week is the new moon, and I don't know if it always happens this way or if it's just coincidentally, but Venus has a starring role with the new moon this month, and Venus is the planet of love. So coincidentally, that's always happens around Valentine's Day. It might, I have no idea. But I usually tend to focus on self-love during this time. So we're going to start talking about that today. Thinking about self-love both as an act for yourself and for the community. Okay? A little bit more on that when we do our spinal flexes. But for now, we'll begin to come into our seats. Anchoring into the surface beneath you. Spine is growing tall. Head is lifted. You can lift the shoulders up and roll them back just to help the body come into a very upright, straight position. Feeling nice and balanced. The core is activated, holding you as part of your foundation, and just breathing. Good. Hands on our heart center. And thinking or speaking to yourself, our intention, nourishing my body, mind, and spirit is my priority. Nourishing my body, mind, and spirit is my priority. Breathing that in. And exhaling. Good, we'll begin to do our breath of fire. Arms up. And one thing I haven't shared, I just hold my hands like this. I think it's best to just act intuitively with how you're holding your hands. The idea here is to be opening up the chest, opening up the heart, and we can begin our breath. Even inhales and exhales through the nose. Good, 1 minute down, 2 to go, stay with it. There's lots that could be said about this posture, and I'll just share that I have been taught a meditation where we hold our arms like this with our palms open facing upwards. And it's really this beautiful posture, welcoming in all the gifts, all the blessings from the infinite, and really bringing them down into your body. And I also like to think of it in the reverse, where it's like our heart is open and our arms are extending that energy out. So either way, whatever it feels like for you, you can embrace that bigger motion with this posture that you're holding if you're holding your arms up. And almost 1 minute to go, a little more than 1 minute to go. Last 30 seconds, just doing the best you can. If you need to slow it down, that's perfectly okay. Good deep inhale. Hold the breath in, interlace the hands above the head and stretch the arms up. You can lean from side to side, opening up the rib cage, opening up each side of the body. Good, and exhaling, sweeping the arms down. Taking a few breaths here. And I feel it's just relevant to mention that breath of fire is actually taught in different ways. Believe it or not, there's often not consensus on a lot of things when it comes to different practices. And so it's my practice to just follow your own intuition whenever in doubt. And I just wanted to share that with you. It's not drastically different the way that it's taught, but a lot of people teach it. If you've heard Kapalabhati breath, it's slightly different, and it's fine to do it that way if that's the way that you're taught or that's the way it feels right for you. So coming into position for some spinal flexes. Good. Inhaling, dropping the belly. Exhale, chin to chest, pushing the spine away. Inhale, opening. Exhale, pushing the spine away. Good, just moving at your own pace, opening up the body. And a little bit about self-love. So we've probably heard, I should say, it's something that I have often heard, that you can't truly love others unless you love yourself first. And I think that that's probably true. I think it's like about finding this really pure form of love rather than a reciprocating form of love. And for those of us who are community activists or wanting to make the world a better place, sometimes that's a good motivator, because then we can really think about how the act of practicing self-love is benefiting others, because it's helping us be kinder and more loving to others. But I read something by Audre Lorde recently that I thought was interesting, and you can start to just get creative here, moving your body however you would like to open up in all the little bits and pieces. So Audre Lorde talked about how an active practice of really noticing and accepting others as they are, not necessarily loving them, but really accepting others just as they are, can help us accept ourselves just as we are. So the act of basically not judging others can help us not judge ourselves, which becomes a way of more deeply loving ourselves. And so that it kind of works both ways, if you start with the self or you start with the other. And I just wanted to share that because I hadn't thought about it that way until I read what Audre Lorde wrote. All right, a little core practice. So let's go back to just our lengthening and contracting opposite arm and leg. So inhale, reaching, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, exhale, elbow to knee. Last one, inhale, reach, exhale, elbow to knee. Good, opposite side. Inhale, reach, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, exhale, elbow to knee. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Inhale and exhale. Good. Hands and knees on the mat. I forgot to do my favorite part, hip circles. So if you haven't done that, or even if you have, we'll just give a little circle to our hips, a little love into our hips, both directions. Yeah, good. Curling the toes, lifting up to down dog. Breathing into the backs of your legs and walking feet to hands. Inhaling up. Exhaling heart center, sun salutations. Sun is out today here, lovely, happy with that. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale, folding forward. Good. Hopping back to plank and lowering yourself down. Oh, it's harder for me today. Inhaling up, exhaling, back to down dog. And walking feet to hands. Inhaling up, exhaling heart center. Second one, inhale up, exhale, fold forward. Hopping back to plank, lowering yourself down, pushing up to cobra, back to down dog. Walking feet to hands, inhaling up, exhaling heart center. Good, last one, your own pace. Good, returning to your seat whenever you're done. And just settling back into your seat whenever you're there. Anchoring in to the earth's energy. Drawing that energy up into the body. Spine is straight, feeling tall. Eyes are opened or closed. And connecting to your breath here. Maybe just noticing with your breath how when you inhale, you're filling up the heart space. And with your exhale, just sending that loving energy from your heart all throughout your body. Imagine it moving throughout every cell, expanding beyond you, sending it out into the world. However you intuitively connect with that whole motion of basically supercharging yourself with a little love intention. Just nice, slow, deep breaths. Taking a nice deep inhale. Exhaling. And closing our practice with gratitude for ourselves. Giving yourself a little love hug, whatever feels right for you to express gratitude to yourself. And acknowledging how you've been showing up for yourself and thanking yourself for really prioritizing your needs. I truly believe it does ripple out into how we do respond and take care of others. So, one more day. Can you imagine? Can you believe it that we actually got to this? I mean, obviously we knew we were going to get here, but it's incredible. So I hope you have a beautiful Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow for the last day of our 40 days of self-care. Of course, it'll go on forever and ever in our own way, and more to come about what I will do for my personal practice that I express outwardly for anyone to join. All right, ciao. Thanks for being here.